we are back here with another video today. Oops, my bad. If I want to eat my yogurt without it falling over. One sec, guys. Gotta get light in my room so you guys can see me. Okay. Now let's retry that intro. Hey guys, we're back here with another video. Today we are going to watch Extreme Trends. It is Radioactive Boy makes deadly nuke. It forces 40,000 people to execute their homes. Now let's get on to the Bippy Bow.
Before we begin, do us a favor and hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day. When it comes to science experiments, there are things you can try without the presence of professionals. No matter how experienced you might think you are, toying with dangerous chemicals can result to horrific outcomes. Michigan's David Hahn seemed just like an average kid, but in fact his mind was unlike most of his peers. He was 10 years old when he started to get obsessed with scientific experimentation that led to some very dangerous situations. David wanted his experiments to be the real thing, not the kind of simple stuff he did during his grade school science classes. So he bought some professional lab equipment and was determined to teach himself the ins and outs of chemical reactions despite the potential hazards. David was also involved with the Boy Scouts, and he would always share his dangerous experiments with his fellow troopers. In fact, he blew a hole in his tent while camping one night using magnesium. By this time, you'd think that most parents would have prohibited their child's activities, but not David's parents. To them, the small explosions and chemical spills were simply the results of a curious mind. David's parents did force him to move his lab setup to their basement. They thought the move would hinder David's enthusiasm. It did just the opposite. Now their son had more room and privacy to conduct his dangerous experiments. It didn't take long before David caused an explosion using red phosphorus in the basement. David's parents must have stopped his activities at this point, right? Nope. David simply moved his lab into a shed behind his house. Now he had the space to cause some serious problems. He then wanted to build his own nuclear reactor. Now this might sound completely insane, and it was, but to David it was completely doable. All he needed was a way to obtain the radioactive materials to start his new project. In 1994, when David was 17, he posed as an adult scientist and began writing letters and making phone calls to places like the Nuclear Regulatory Commission and the American Nuclear Society, inquiring about the materials he would need for his reactor. Unbelievably, no one ever asked about his credentials, and David learned exactly how to obtain and isolate radioactive isotopes. With that information, he began building his reactor. Using all of the chemicals he obtained from basic household items, he was able to build a makeshift reactor core. Unbeknownst to everyone in his neighborhood, including his parents, there was a highly dangerous nuclear reactor sitting in his backyard shed. However, it wouldn't be too long until the entire community knew about it. Because David had zero experience working with nuclear energy, the level of radiation emitted by his reactor rose to dangerous levels. Using a Geiger counter, David was soon able to detect high levels of radiation 5 houses away from his shed. Luckily, he recognized his experiment was completely out of control and decided to shut the whole thing down. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be that easy. David dismantled his reactor late one night and began loading it into the trunk of his car. He was trying to be as discreet as possible, but he was spotted by neighbors who called the cops, thinking that he was stealing tires. When the police arrived, however, it wasn't tires they found, but something much more terrifying. The police initially thought David had an atomic bomb in his trunk. The bomb squad was called in, and to everyone's relief, they were wrong. However, the team measured 1,000 times the amount of radiation that was considered safe. This triggered the Federal Radiological Emergency Response Plan. Because the shed wasn't a federally recognized nuclear site, it took the Environmental Protection Agency nearly 2 months to begin their investigation. Eventually, when workers did examine its contents, they were stunned at what they found. According to a memo written by the EPA, the chemicals in David's lab presented an imminent and substantial endangerment to public health, welfare, and environment. There was also dangerous exposure to the nearby human population, animals, and the food chain. Needless to say, the people who lived in David's community were not only outraged, but they were now worried about their own health. According to the EPA's official assessment, David's experiment with the nuclear reactor exposed 40,000 people to dangerous cancer-causing levels of radiation and cost $60,000 to clean up. This chaotic ordeal was how David earned the nickname Radioactive Boy Scout. In 1995, 1 year after David's nuclear reactor debacle sent shockwaves through his town, the EPA offered to give David a full examination to see how much radiation he was exposed to, but David refused, fearful of what he might have learned. David struggled in life as time went on. He joined the army, where he served for several years but battled drug and alcohol addiction. David's obsession with chemistry certainly caused an uproar in his community. Even after the nuclear reactor incident, his passion for science didn't diminish. In fact, he dreamed of building a light bulb that could live for 100 years. Some people never learn. Thanks for watching. Tap on the next video for more interesting real-life stories.
Okay, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and see you on the next one.